Why get a cloakroom toilet for your bathroom? Space is generally one among the most issues while renovating a little restroom. You might want to overhaul or change your restroom's plan, yet don't have the foggiest idea whether it's beneficial because space is just so restricted. It's in these circumstances that you basically should seriously think about getting a cloakroom toilet. They're particularly intended for washrooms that need more space. While they cannot extend your restroom, they are doing a touch in sparing area, and grant you to shape utilization of what may ordinarily be considered dead space inside the edge of your washroom. As the name suggests, these toilets are planned all together that the tank is triangular molded, or even more precisely crystal formed, which permits it to sit down cozy inside the edge of your restroom. In littler washrooms the space between a common can and in this way, the divider is generally too little to possibly be utilized for adoration or cache. Along these lines, having the restroom sitting inside the corner lessens the impression of your toilet fundamentally and may discharge very smidgen of room. These toilets are truly very attractive, and a spotlight was snatching because of its odd shape. They won't include an identical bit of favor that a divider-hung toilet may, however, they're a touch out of the standard, and in some cases that is enough to support the plan of a zone. They additionally don't require the additional development that introducing a divider-hung toilet will, which fuses the evacuation and substitution of the divider behind the restroom. A cloakroom suite is as easy to place in as a run-of-the-mill toilet. Likewise, with most toilets, they're accessible with double flush innovation. This innovation highlights two catch flush framework, and everything about catches has their motivation. This is regularly an amazing eco-accommodating alternative which will spare many gallons of water every year. The secret to planning for and renovating a little restroom is working with the space allotted. A cloakroom toilet is one among the least complex choices accessible to the extent of recovering the space lost with the establishment of a run-of-the-mill toilet. The arranging is furthermore something a considerable lot of us find fascinating and appealing because of its odd shape. Would you like to refresh your restroom yet it's tiny? Is it accurate to say that you are worried that there's nothing you'll do about the deficiency of room? Its size makes them contemplate if the time, exertion, and cost are something that you need to take a position. One choice which may fit what you might want might be a cloakroom toilet. These toilets were created to suit this kind of circumstance. You're working with a limited measure of room in your little washroom. The tank on the corner toilet might be a one-of-a-kind shapes. It's a crystal. This shape makes it immaculate to suit during a corner and not abandon the additional room. It'll discharge space that may regularly be gotten behind an average can and go unused. A standard toilet occupies more space during a restroom than a cloakroom toilet. It's pleasant to be prepared to increment usable space during a little washroom. You can make a strategy explanation just by having one among these toilets. They draw consideration and might be a minute-style overhaul for space. It's an update which will likewise settle on more space for other adorning decisions. A wall-hung toilet could be increased up to date, yet there are downsides to making that decision. A wall-hung toilet requires additional development steps. The divider where it'll be hung must be expelled and supplanted. The cloakroom toilet is a neater decision. It introduces somewhat like a normal can. Cloakroom toilets have a proportional up so far innovation as most different toilets. They furnish the ability to double flush with two fascins that demonstration independently from each other. Numerous individuals need to require care of the earth, and double flush innovation is a technique to achieve this objective. It spares a major measure of water from month to month. To know much more about the cloakroom toilets for your bathroom, you may contact the Royal Bathroom's free guidance team and get your required product in addition to the many other services, example exchange policy in case of the delivering the wrong or faulted product.